Alright peeps, welcome back to Planet Crafter, where we've just unlocked the T3 water depurifier, toxifier, getting all the dirty water out of the clean water so we're left with clean water. And as well, at the end of the last episode, we went ahead and of course the inventory item's full. Give me that pure water. So without further ado, let us plop in our big old-fashioned T3 shite recycler. You know what, actually, maybe because it was in the wall is why it wasn't working properly. Let's make sure it's not in the wall. Or at least it's not in the wall as we can get it. Alright, so ye, mate, ye demand all of the toxic shite. And ye, mate, ye expel all of the purified shite. You know, hopefully that works because we've got a lot of shite to recycle. Now, before we do any more exploration, I need to dive in here. Well, first of all, empty this. Free those 4 drones from their flight across the world. Because I said if I knew about this, I would collect all the 250 toxic water from this wee pool. And I'll do it using my T3 detoxification water purifier. I may never know what that's actually called. But anywho peeps, let's have ourselves a wee speedy up it through this maglev system. Back to where we've cleaned up most of the area, but not all of it. Because while we're back here, I figured we should probably actually go and clean the rest of this area up, rather than doing a proper half-assed job of it, you know? I mean, look, you can even see some toxic area on the horizon there, and it's definitely not because I miss driving me rover about. How are you, rover? Me and you together will slurp up all this toxicity here. And here we are, 37 out of 37 done. If I get a canny little vantage point, you'll be able to see the toxicity receding all the way to a fancy little central point, which I think is probably a roundabout where I'm standing. I've always wanted to see that last little bit, but I've never been in the right place to get it. Now I am going to leave this free uranium here, because I want to remember that this is the uranium area, and maybe I can pop a drill down here and scavenge something. I'm panicking, I'm going to lose my hope! Ah! Alrighty then. Let me go ahead, go into my rods container, get the last plastic rod that we have. Oh, thankfully I can craft a tungsten rod now though, you know, if I need any more. Even though that wasn't the rod I was on about, and I can already craft some plastic rods. But you know what, I'll just let those craft a little bit. Oh, look at this, peeps, peeps! It's time to throw your hands up in the air like you just don't care, because we're about to get the purified water cycle! And we're almost at 0.10% to vegetation. Now imagine this place with some proper vegetation and no more dodgy dust storms. Oh, you know what I could do now? Pop down an atmospheric water collector, since we've got pure rain now. And we are starting to run low on our water supplies. Now I'm going to take a couple of beans with us and have a couple of emotional support squashes after that death of losing some rather valuable resources, and not make the same mistake as last time and bring some of that fresh water with us. But for now, we've got an atmospheric water collector to pop down, and I'm not going to beff a boot. I'm just going to pop on our Control G. Right in the middle of our dome there. I love that. And of course, it's supplying everything, so our drones have to go from all the way down here to all the way up there to get the water. And I have forgot what my little continuation of what I was going to say earlier was, so I'm just going to go ahead and plop a little water collector down here of the toxic variety. Of course, supplying everything it gets in. Now that is a huge container, like, huge. I suppose for now, we've just got to have ourselves a bit of an explore. Oh, add insult to injury, the slurpable water right here. I corked it over there, and the slurpable water right here. Oh, that's no good, that. That does not feel good on the soul. But do recall, there it is, there being a blue chest around here, so let me scoop you up and loot the inside. Oh, it's worth checking, because you get yourself a nice golden crate every now and again. Oh, as scary as the flashbang water is, you know, sometimes it's worth it. Well, let's head back here and store the fancy new effigy that we got, along with the rest of them. We got 5 brand new unique effigies and a tasty little shroom dupe. With that golden chest, oh, and this blue chest here, I think it's safe to say that we have completely looted this area here. So let's have ourselves a bloody drive on through, slightly over the top of our purified toxic water collector, in search of some more toxicity, like our here. This goo looks like it's ripe for the slurping. And I feel like I may as well be a cheesy planet crafter and pop me teleporter down in the old contaminated zone. Ooh, I'm loving the sound of the waterfall though. Listen to that. It's proper whooshing. Oh! There's a bloody big machine in the shrooms. Well, this needs a bit of a clean up, and then after that, a bit of an explore. There's only 9 bits of toxicity here though, to be fair. It's not too big. Oh, I even got the blue bubble from our here. I'm wondering if there's any up there or not. Nah, the last 3 are chilling down here by this nice, clean, drinkable water. So let's slurp these 3 up, and then we're going straight up the top of these bloody shrooms to go and explore this big machine. What happened in here? I do like the entryway. Straight back up onto the shroom. Ooh, I'll take the iridium, like. Give me that. Is that what you were mining up here? The old iridium shroom. Anyway, let's drop back in. Oh, the rover didn't have a bloody good day, did it? It's got a chest through it. Does it still have its chest as well? It does, look. Double chest. Peeps. Guess where the game let us put the teleporter when I was standing over there? Floating on the rock there. Oh, I love this game. I would say sometimes, but honestly, most of the bloody time. Anywho, let's loot this face-planted locker here, as well as climb the ladder and see if we've got any hoo-hoo. Is this actually an energy multiplier fuse? It is! It absolutely is, and we even get some bonus free chippos from up here. Yeah, you'd be having yourself quite the session if you were having this view when you were drilling, wouldn't you? With that lovely view taken in, that is this area looted. Or at least it is until I get to the tippity top of here. I only went and bloody made it, didn't I? That's where we just cleaned up. We cleaned up our there a couple episodes ago. And here's the big old waterfall for us to enjoy. Though I have tried, I can't get up there unfortunately. But I am noticing, basically all of these are turning into waterfalls. Look, that one's bloody massive over there. But before we run out of oxygen, let's go back to the rover and check out what this is over here. What's this bloody pile of barrels doing? Very suspicious. Could be anything that. But while we let those barrels evolve into whatever it could be, let's see what's going on down in this little 90-degree corner of the map here. This is clearly some massive mining activity. Oh, I heard the clunks and I was scared that the rover was going to fall out of bounds or something. You never know when you're up in the corners, do you? You never know what you're going to get. MiGly, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Every episode you have to ask yourself the question of why are you doing this? But yet, you keep on bloody doing it, don't you? Is it a good view? It is a good view at least, so I suppose. This time, the answer is to enjoy this bloody banging view that makes you want to throw your hands up in the air like you just don't care that you've just scraped your face up against the corner of a rock, or that you've just unlocked the area information rocket. That is getting bloody launched. Oh yeah, I'm in this corner. I was wondering where my rover was. Blew my neck, I was a bloody ways up like. I didn't even know if the rocket's gone that high. I mean, we've already explored the map. What a time to come back, MiGly. Well, I suppose while we're at a place we know, let's whip out with teleporter. Teleport back in so I can find out what I need to build. That big old fancy toxicity rocket. Of course I need a placa rod, but I've been crafting them this whole time. Speaking of, actually, let's not craft anymore. Maybe after this one? Oh, we haven't got enough resources to craft anymore. Surely we aren't out of placa, Paul? We had 3 chests full. 3 chests full we had, you know, peeps. But if I got into me rods container here, I got a couple of placa rods I'll read. And if I pluck a mint shroom out of here, we now have all the ingredients necessary to get this big old rocket made. And not only that, but actually launch the fecker. But I do want to know, I can go, oh, this looks well cool. Hello, I'm a big tungsten rod. And it does make us want to do a big old happy dance. Oh, there's nothing better than dancing inside a big old tungsten rod. Oh, get yourself back inside that tungsten rod, mate. Right, anywho, let's launch this bad lad. And yes, I want to take a ride on the rocket from within the big tungsten rod. Oh, what different now? What's happening? This is different. Very different. I think we're moving, but I don't know how we are. I don't know if we're off course or anything. But you know what? It's quite relaxing. I want to get back in the rod. It's relaxing in the rod. It's not relaxing when I'm clinging off for dear life. Waving at nobody. I suppose it could be said I'm waving bye-bye to me big rocket hour there. See you later. Ooh, but I've never had this before. Is this the effect of launching that big toxicity information rocket? It's all like misty, but like grey mist. Oh no, it's the rain! It's the proper clean. Open your visor and just, well, instantly die because there's not much of an atmosphere or oxygen, but get plenty of hydration while you caught it. I suppose for now, we may as well make use of that big T4 GPS satellite rocket that we put up in the last episode. And first of all, have a look around, but second of all, see what we can see about these dodgy toxicity areas. So we're cleaning up over here. We've actually cleaned up this whole area now. Yes! We can... Oh, look, there's the rover's lights! We can mine tungsten over here, in, well, the big tungsten mine. We get iridium over here, but it looks like we might not be able to get uranium from over here. Still try it though. I suppose it makes sense. We get the zeolite from where the big tree is. Only question is that under the tree or above the tree? Oh, look at the line of drones! They're picking up dodgy water, aren't they? Yeah, they're picking up me dodgy water. I'm very happy I got the visualization rocket, like. I do love seeing the big drone line. And I suppose now, when the drones aren't doing their thing over here, I can know why. Oh, look, you can see the meteorites coming down and splashing about. Yeah, what I was going to say when I got distracted by the drones is it looks like there's something over here. I want to check that out. But we will be cleaning up at least these 3 areas. And possibly this area? That looks like it's an entry to a cave, though, judging by the old junction that we've got there for the tracks. But for now, we're going to hop into a rover and do a wee speedy up it. Hour to the big tree. Oh, we have landed perfectly because I'm an expert rover pilot, right in some toxic goo that we need to slurp up. And I was looking for you, Mr. Toxic Goo. You want inventory full? Ah, classic, absolute classic. Look, let's just eat and slurp then slurp the goo. But now we have unlocked this big old tower here and all the pretty little flowers on top. But anywho, I need to jump back in my teleporter, dump all the toxic shite in there, and this is not a good sign. This should be full. Oh, look, I suppose it is working. You know what, I think I just need more drones. But without further ado, let's head in the door. Oh, give me all these chippos, and as well as whatever's in this bloody chest here. And can I not gun up? That's a shame. I thought I'd be able to gun up. I really wanted to get on top of here. Oh, well, that's alright. I'm on top of here. Because I want to admire the bloody solar panels. I love all the solar panels around in the circle on this hill here. It's a mad little feature. And they're all deconstructible. Oh no. Right, we're leaving those in place. Hopefully there's a gap. Oh, I spy one wide enough for a rover to get out of here. Because I've got to dive through that little crack in the wall there. Oh, not before checking out this blue chest though. And cleaning up the goo through here. Because this is where I said I want to have a little bit of a scope out and see what the crack is. And with that big owl bubble going off, that is the toxicity in this area getting receded back to nothingness. And that is just how we bloody like it. Oh, had a boot here. Is this what I think it is? Oh, I really hope it is. I'm waiting for the big if it is. Oh, it isn't. But we got a super alloy shower. Hello, super alloys. Ye nah. Oh, that's a cobalt. But ye nah. If I could bloody find yous, then I'll be picking up the super alloy. I got conked. Yep. With the danger of getting conked, I will still pick up all of the super alloys that are rolling down the hill here. Because I need all of them for all of those bloody toxin containers I'm making. And you've got to be quick when the super alloys are coming down, because they despawn real quickly. Let's at least try and get a full inventory while everything's shaking about. And I just narrowly avoided getting conked. And I just realised I never said, I thought, because of the way the purple light was coming on, that it was going to be a pink pulsar quartz thing, but it wasn't. Well, I wasn't upset about it. I was happy with the bloody big super alloys I got. Unfortunately, not an entire inventory's worth, but A lot more than that was in that bloody chest. And you will let me have some eggplants after getting conked and head back to explore this mad little area. And I'm going straight up here because I noticed there are doors that you have to deconstruct. It's been ages since we've had a proper broken base that you have to deconstruct. Oh, and why I'm... Well, I was going to say deconstructing that wall, but apparently I'm not deconstructing that wall. But I am deconstructing this debris so I can get out of this bit of loot. Oh, look at that! It's so cute! Little model bees. Oh, hello, little model base. Oh, there's a little food grower, little T2 crafter. Oh, solar panel, drill. And then what have we got inside of here? What is it? It's a wee hot box on the hill. Ooh! And I'm glad I came to have a look at that, because we've got a message to read. Planet Crafter briefing. Your mission is to conduct advanced scientific research in order to develop a range of technologies that will enable the terraformation of entire planets by isolated individuals sent independently to these planets. These technologies must be unlocked in a specific order based on the progress made by the colonists in order to ensure their chances of success without unnecessary expense. Although the mission will be very complex to accomplish, you will find everything you need on this planet, both in terms of equipment and human assistance. Ooh, that must be the old Planet Crafter briefing. So this must be a Planet Crafter's base. Oh. So the rest of these bases I think have been from, well, you know, when the tungsten mine was operational and all of that. But this is a Planet Crafter. Oh, rockets and everything, look! Big T2 rockets! Why that, oh yeah, launch platforms. Oh, this is a kind of mad place to set up, like, I must admit. Can I deconstruct this? I would love to be able to launch one of those, because I don't have any sort of insect shenanigans going on. But what I do have is even more of a thirst for knowledge now. Was there a way up? Why, I thought I saw a ladder. What have we got on this level? And of course, we're going to be looting the chests. That's just a given. Mad views from this floor, like. You can see all the way up the little canyon there, and you can see oot into the wilds. Oh, got a little laptop. Yeah, I didn't even notice this when I was downstairs. But you could see upstairs when I was looking at the little Planet Crafter model. That's mad. God, you know what? I need to test this. Can I fly up? Yes! Oh, no, there is a roof. There is a roof. It's just very, very clean. I was hoping I could fly up and then just, like, hover in this area. I don't know, talk to me past self. I can't even deconstruct the broken heater. I guess that's this level sorted. We just need to head up to the next level. Oh, we're straight into deconstructing and another bloody message. Sentinel Corp asked us this morning to begin testing to send a first potential candidate. After conducting a few interviews, we selected a candidate. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks like a suicide mission. I'm confident in our calculations and technology, but there are so many parameters to take into account. That there are. After taking a couple of these, all about the different parameters that you need to take into account, like. So this might not have been a Planet Crafter's base, but some random Sentinel Corpers who are getting ready to dump some Planet Crafters over here. Oh, look at the wee yellow chest. I want that yellow chest. It's so cute. Give me the yellow chest. I want it so bad. Oh, look out here. Didn't mean to bloody flashbang you there, but look. The rock is starting to get bloody flowers on it. Thanks to our terraformation efforts. Right, well, what we got inside the rooms. Little veg tube. Non-deconstructible. But we do have a nice bit of loot. Ooh, what's that? What is this? Hello? I guess it's not for me. But it looked bloody cool. Ah well, what we got to loot here? Well, I suppose as the meteorites come down, ooh, we need to move on to the next bit of the base, which was just over the top apparently, where there's been some sort of rockfall gunning straight through the dome. Can I deconstruct this heater? Nah, I didn't think so. Ooh, and I guess the shroom that we're growing, yeah, got a bit toxic, eh? Now you know I have to empty this locker so I can go deconstruct! Oh, that's fantastic. And you know what? Because I've got the mod, I'm going to construct it back on the top. Oh, I love it. Right, let me pop some shite in here that I didn't want to take out the other chest. I suppose from the dome, we naturally go on to whatever this is. The crane? They've got a crane! Oh, look at that! They're assembling the bloody rockets! This must have been back before they had the old full-on assembler that I've got. This looks like a real pain in the arse. I much prefer having a computer do it all for us, like. I don't know what they were shifting, but they had a bloody lot of it, like. This is a big old container! Damn! I suppose let's follow our way across to the next bit building. Let's go! I hope there's more messages in here. Oh, there's more dioramas! Look at the animals! We've got the cute animals. We've got the lake water collectors. Oh, this is a mad little setup, this. So I wonder if this is what they were thinking that the Planet Crafters were going to get up to. Is this where they hatched the idea? I definitely hope there's some more screens in here now. Oh, look, there's the animal feeder. Got the water in and everything. I can't access the computer though. I'm not the Planet Crafter that plopped it down. Oh, another little broken biome. Can I get into this one? I can. Can I get back in and out? I think I can. Yes, I'm definitely in the glass here. Well, I'm not done exploring this little area anyway. We've got a door to dismantle and a real casual staircase up to the next level, where we have a message! What does it say? Are we sure we can trust Sentinel Corp with this kind of research? I'm glad they're funding us, but I find it hard to believe their true motives. Who would want to go to a desert planet and try to terraform it? All alone, no less. Their brief seems more interested in the economic aspect than the well-being of the infamous colonists. I'm not even sure we'll be able to develop the technology needed to terraform an entire planet anyway. Oh, so these laddies were the people that were, you know, seeing how they needed to craft everything, doing all of the hard work, deving it all in, and then I'm just left with fancy blueprints and auto crafters, you know? Well, cheers, Rajis, and I will, if I can, take our can't. I was going to say take all of these posters, but I'm not allowed. They're stuck here. I can't take the T3 mutagen though, which I will. So I suppose we've got these mad scientists to thank for us being able to do, well, any of this at all, really. If it was up to Sentinel Corp, they'd just keep sending people with absolutely nought in their pocket to terraform planets. Spacesuit Blasto. That says Spacesuit Blasto. Spacesuit Blasto. Nah. That when we go back to the base for breathing time, we're going to be trying on this spacesuit bloody Blasto. I do love the big pile of rockets over here, like. It does look like some old school, like maybe a launch platform type of situation. Did I see? I did. I've got a big owl storage crate of loot, and all I can really take for now is the tokens, because I've got to get back to my base and slip up some of that sweet, sweet oxygen. And while I'm here, do what I promised, which was open my inventory, take off my Roaro suit, and see what this Blasto suit is all about. You know what? Genuinely, you know, I need getting some light. Where's the light? You know, just get me outside. Outside and some direct light here. Oh yeah, that looks sexy as pink and bloody purple. If this didn't have Sentinel Corp branding on, I would be rocking this all the time. But it does. So I'm going to be throwing my hands up in the air like I just don't care with my lovely little cosmic suit. And I can put my Blasto suit in my Clay's locker here. I suppose while we're here, we may as well decode the autocrafter? What? Hey? A boot? I'm like pretty confident. But I don't know quite why, but I have a feeling I already knew how to build an autocrafter. But I suppose we can have a look, see if it's a T2 autocrafter or something. And it just doesn't say it. Nah, that's the same recipe. There's definitely not two autocrafters. That's a strange one, isn't it? Because usually when you get the duplicate, it just doesn't show up at the bottom or anything. It just goes bloop and takes the blueprint away. Like this. You know what? I've been seeing this in the little toxic sheet container for far too long. We need to real casually expand with toxicity while here. As well as hopping in the rover, driving past all of this stuff, right up to where this crevasse meets with itself. As well as have a little bit of fly in the air, because you just don't care. Quick pit stop. This looks mad. So these grew on this little thing. Oh, bit of sulphur. I'll definitely slurp that up while I'm here. I only have 3 to my name, including that one. Yeah, I think these are the things that are geysering up. Nope, because I can drink it. Well, I guess this is something brand new. Oh, I'm loving me toxicity, like. Always contradicting myself. Oh, bonus beers! That's why we came down here, because I had a feeling there was something else going on. Even if the staircase is destroyed, I can still hang about and pick all of the pristine shrooms from this area. Oh yeah? And loot this bloody base. Oh look at these bloody scientists had mad fancy coloured lockers and different sized storage containers and that. They even had bloody cooker. But do they have more law? They do. There's more law. I love me some law. Oh, what's this? Another blasto. Nah. That's a different colour blasto. I'm picking that up. Oh, even more law? Well, surely you're supposed to read this one second, so I'll respect that and pick up another blueprint that I've already got. So let's get well law, shall we? Ooh, I don't know if I've been missing this, but MiGly, down the bottom there, is the person that has this message on legal release. I hereby consent to participate in the Planet Crafter program as the first colonist. Oh, MiGly, the first Planet Crafter! I certify that I will do everything necessary to terraform the planet on which I land using the technologies at my disposal and the resources available there. I understand that the conditions of my current sentence have been modified accordingly. Oh, so the date kick it straight off with dirty little meal deal twockers like myself. And I suppose this is a message from MiGly. They're all making us nervous. I see both sides as equally bad. I'm glad our research centre is here, isolated from them all. I'm glad I chose to work on this programme, but I would have preferred to work elsewhere, even though I understand now why they decided to make us work here. Ooh, so this wasn't the Planet Crafter, that's just information about the Planet Crafter of the first variety, but that's one of the researchers. I didn't have the name on or anything. Damn. That's giving us a lot to think about, that like. And while I'm having myself a ponder at the wall, I hope you've enjoyed this wee episode of Planet Crafter, where we got some mad lore and cleaned up a bit more of this planet. And be keen for the next episode, where we're gonna be finishing cleaning up this wee area of the map, and because we're now over 100 mipus of purification, getting under the tree, legitimately this time. And we shouldn't get any dodgy little blocks, we should be able to explore the whole area. But until then, have yourself a lovely time, and a toodle pip. Of course I fell through the collision.